Welcome home. We are WNST AM 1570 Towson, Baltimore. We're Baltimore positive. We're positively having the sun in my eye. I feel like superstar Billy Graham when he came into the ring in 1977. The sun's in my eyes. We're down here at DiPasquale's, and we're looking out at construction, Canton, Dundalk. I'm looking toward Dundalk right now. We're at DiPasquale's. We're in Canton. It's all brought to you by the Maryland Lottery. I have Raven scratch-offs to give away down here for the holidays. I actually had to tell Domenico to turn down that fantastic Italian holiday music in here that's making me want espresso and lattes and all of that stuff. Also, my friends at GBMC that are allowing me to eat freely here during these holidays. I don't know how old you are, but I'm old, and I had never had my colonoscopy. I had it. They found precancerous polyps up at GBMC. So I am very grateful and blessed for the holiday to be here and ready to eat anything that they put in front of me here. I've had such a appetite. I was at Coco's and Faidley's yesterday running around. So we're going to be doing the Maryland Crab Cake Tour to lots of places, some sponsors, some friends, some new places. We're going to be at Honey's in Halethorpe on Friday, but right now here in Canton. And, you know, it's like Italian hospitality for the holidays. Like, you give me a seat at the bar, I sort of take it over. You offer me cookies, regular cookies, Christmas cookies. Everybody's friendly here, and we're just getting open, but the sun's in your eyes. Holidays, the Feast of the Seven Fishes. It's an official Italian holiday, is it not?
Yeah, it's been a tradition for a long time. Italian Americans all over do it.
Well, I have never been so fortunate, even though, by the way, my gig with you last time got me to speak to the Associated Italian Men's Charity Group. I spoke up at Pappas. They got a crab cake out of the deal. And I got to speak to about 80 or 90 all Italian people. And they heard me and you and Coringi and your dad and Darren in the summer. And thank you, Mike, for inviting me. It was very sweet of you. And they're like, you're Italian. You should be speaking. And I don't lead with my Italian side of my mother. My mother was Italian, for sure.
Wow.
But my time with you last time and the family thing, I have family in Philadelphia. My grandfather, my Italian grandfather, Arena, who came from the old country, his brother lived in South Philly. I'm talking Rocky. They were bakers. They had a bakery around the corner from their row home. Total Rocky, 1970, late 70s. And I have since unearthed my family, my Italian family, because of this gig I did with you in the summer that led to me speaking to the Italian guys. And they wanted me to come in and speak about being Italian. And I'm like, I better bring the DiPasquale's or Coringi, bring somebody who knows something about this stuff, because it ain't me. But I don't even get your pronunciation isn't like Hispanic would be Domenico, right? But yours is
Domenico.
Yeah. See? It's more Americanized a little bit, maybe.
No. Dominic is Americanized.
Dominic.
Yeah.
Like Dominic DiNucci was a professional wrestler. But that's, well, my wife likes Dominic the Christmas. There's a Dominic.
Dominic the Christmas donkey.
Dude, I got Nestor the long-eared Christmas donkey.
Yeah.
We got two donkeys here. This is fine. We're down here at DiPasquale's. Darren's about to make his way in. The Sausage King is here. I got to give you a headset there if you're going to come in here. Come on in here. You can't sit down there. You're going to... I'm not going to let him stand. He's a legend, man. Please remain standing. I already referenced superstar Billy Graham, and I know you know who that is. Remember superstar Billy Graham? There. Sure do. Yeah, see? So do you remember when a superstar used to come into the ring and the lights he would take his sunglasses off, and he would be let me get your microphone going here and make sure you can hear me. Can you hear me, Darren? I'm doing sound check on the air. Pronounce your last name because it's too Italian for me to get right. Pachaco. That sounds like a Hispanic boxer to me, That was Ferdy to fight Dr. Pacheco. Pacheco, not Pachaco.
It means peaceful eyes in Italy.
All right. Well, it means good sausage in Dundalk is what it means. So Darren is a longtime listener. So I got to tell you, I came here, Darren, and we put the lights on. Half of him's in the sun. He can't see now. And I said it reminded me of Superstar Graham, right? He would get in the ring, and he'd say, whiz, the sun, it's blinding my eyes. It's blinding my eyes.
You're crazy, Nestor.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well.
How's the sausage business, man? What is a holiday sausage? What do you put in there?
Sausage business is doing very well.
You're out of breath. What are you running to make the sausage? What's going on?
I'm fat.
No, come on, man. It's because of the holidays for you.
Sausage business is doing well. We're growing and growing as each day goes by. You have a couple setbacks here and there, but I got my boy here, Domenico. I call him Santino. That's his middle name. He's the business.
Is that what your friends call you, Santino?
No, they call me Dom.
They call you Dom.
Yeah.
You got to get you on the mic. There we go.
I think I'm the only one that calls him by his middle name, Santino.
Okay.
It means saint because he's a saint.
I had Santino Caranto on the show many times, so
yes.
another neighborhood boy for you.
I know him. I know him also.
He was a better soccer player than you, probably.
Yes.
Maybe not better than Pete. I'm going to ask Pete. Pete would be honest about that, wouldn't he?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh.
Where's Karinji? He's around here somewhere.
Petey will be here.
He's on his way.
Petey will be here at 9:30.
That's right.
That's a good question, Nestor. I'd like to see what he says about that.
So you call him Santino.
I call him Santino because he's a saint.
All right.
And I just like the name Santino.
All right. That's fine.
All right.
He makes my ego go up.
So as far as the sausage business goes,
I've eaten your sausage recently. You know this, right?
I hope
because you've told me places that have your sausage around town.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you a chance to brag on that. But when I go into a place now, I know the difference. And true story, about 6 weeks ago, you saw me in here with my wife. It was a Saturday morning, and it was getting cold. It was like November. And my wife makes the best soups. My friend Brittany has a soup club, and I'm about to enter my wife in because my wife just makes great soups. And she's not home for the holidays this year, so we didn't have a ham. We didn't have a turkey. Things that we usually do, like ham, she'll do split pea with the ham. She'll do bean soup like my mother would do it, lima bean soup. But she wanted to do sausage and lentil soup. And we started talking about it, and she's like, I'm going to go over there and get that. I'm like, no, hold on. And I was busy, right? And it was a Saturday morning. I'm working. And I'm like, let's try to drive down to DiPasquale's and get some sausage, you know? And, like, let's go I'll say hello to everybody. Maybe I could do the show here for Christmas. I mean, literally. And it was like 9 in the morning on Saturday. I said, look, we got to get home. I'm in a hurry. Went down. We came in. We left with a bunch of manicotti and ravioli. We left with the wine pasta that I like. What's that? What do you have there? What's that? Cabernet?
Yeah, it's a Cabernet Tagliatelle, I think.
Oh, my God. It's fantastic. And she rolled out of here with like 4 reams of your sausage. We took it home. She made sausage and lentil soup. And then we took the sausage and we made, we have a michi sauce. No offense. You got great sauce. Everybody's got sauce. I was by Trinacria. Another, like, I've never been in. So there's local places that I need. Baltimore's it's a rich place. So I had your sausage and I had a michi sauce and we worked up that special. And we also took your rigatoni out of the back refrigerated, the big fat rigatoni you guys do. Oh, mamma mia.
Years ago,
years
ago, I personally used to make the Italian sausage for Trinacria.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm struggling with...
That was years ago.
With all the names.
There's one thing I want to put out there that nobody knows about DiPasquale's.
Go ahead.
Joe...
You're scared, aren't you?
Joe, no.
Joe, what do you know, Darren?
No.
Do you know more than AI?
Yeah. I want people to know this. Joe's such a down-to-earth guy. You know, all his employees that work here get a free lunch on Joe.
What do they get? Meatballs?
They get any kind of sub they want except for the ribeye steak sub. But you got the Santino, which is prosciutto, fresh mozzarella. You got their classic Italian cold cut. You got the sausage subs. You got the meatball subs. You got roast beef and Swiss. You got the soups that are like a meal.
You know what I'm having today? I'm having pizza today.
I personally like the chicken gnocchi soup. It's like a meal. But I just want people to know that Joe... the chicken gnocchi soup is to die for.
No, hang on a minute. Before we even get going here, we're at DiPasquale's. Darren, the Sausage King, is here. Dom's here. So hold on. I talked about you yesterday because I had Matt Gallagher on the show. Matt was chief of staff for Martin O'Malley when he was the mayor, governor, the whole deal. So Matt came down to Fadley's, and we're sitting there. We were talking about Trina, which literally is the stall next to Fadley's. I've never been in the store. I'm embarrassed. I'll get there. But so we're talking about, and we started talking about you. And I said, I'm doing the show tomorrow at DiPasquale's. And he started mentioning stuff that he likes here. And he's a Feast of the Seven Fish. He's a smoke muscle guy, right? He's one of the, he does all this. Yeah. He's not even Italian, but he does all this stuff. And I'm going to have Roderick's on next week at Gertrude's. And Nancy Longo, who was here, does Feast of the Seven Fishes. So we're going to get to Feast of the Seven Fishes. But the one thing that I said to Matt yesterday, and this is God's honest truth about your place, I get a little overwhelmed. Maybe it's my ADHD. I don't know. But like I come in, you saw me looking at your counter when I was here with your dude. Is it Bernard? Your fella that likes Rush, that was talking to me.
Bernie.
Bernie. Okay. Yes.
Bernie Slumming.
So Bernie and I are talking, and I'm looking at the shrimp, and I'm looking at the this and the that, and I'm like, that's too much. I mean, so I don't know. Last time you brought me something, it was too big, and so I get overwhelmed because I come in here and literally my wife's the same way.
Yeah.
She goes that way over to where the fruits and the vegetables are. I go back to the frozen, and I'm like soup, pasta, sauce, meat, lasagna, and I'm like, I'm hungry when I come in here, but look at me, I'm 148 pounds soaking wet there, you know?
You know, Nestor, people go to these other restaurants, Italian restaurants and everything, and DiPasquale's is pretty much a marketplace, like, you come in to buy things. But let me tell you something about this place. The tables are constantly filled to capacity. The food here is, I don't want to talk negative about other restaurants, but the food here is exceptional.
So the theme for me is like about 1 o'clock, I'm going to walk through here, and it's going to be packed, and I'm just going to look and see what people are eating, but I can see your food, right? So, but I don't see the sandwiches and the way they're presented, but like I eat with my eyes.
Yeah.
So like if I were to walk through here right now today, maybe I'd be in the mood for a cookie, maybe it'd be a tart. You have all this Christmas stuff here that I can only get now. So like if you come and take a picture of my refrigerator right now, there's a big quart of eggnog. There's a quart of eggnog ice cream that I bought at Wise. Then there's boozy eggnog from Jenny's and a little thing. Because I'm Pete.
Hey, we got Petey here.
World Cup's next year. Hang on. What are you eating?
Nah, get him to
What are
pull
you
a
eating?
chair up.
I don't have another headset. He's eating a pretzel. He's eating a Philly pretzel. Okay, all right. Why do you eat before you come to DiPasquale's? What's wrong with you? I love you, Petey. Merry Christmas. But he's eating.
I don't.
We're not going. So we're talking about what we eat when we're here, Pete. There's too much for me to decide. So you've been talking. Every time I mention you mention a Santino. What is that? That's prosciutto.
It's prosciutto. It's fresh mozzarella.
Basil,
olive oil.
Very simple.
No tomato on that?
Yes, tomato as well.
This is very good.
That's what I want, right?
It's
You know what I mean?
so
I think
good.
that's what I want.
So good.
Crispy bread.
But Nancy Longo came and did my show. By the way, you've launched, not just with Pete and everything, the shows I did here this summer, not that I hear a lot about them, and I hear a lot about things when I'm out with people, but Nancy did the show that day, Nancy Longo from Pier Point, who does her own Feast of the Seven Fishes with Rodericks, and they do this whole thing. She did my show again at Coco's. Because at Coco's Pub, when you walk in on the wall, there's Southwest Airlines 20 years ago did a crab cake thing, and it compared, and they both hate it, they compared her crab cakes, Coco's, to Pier Point. Now, Pier Point does a smoked crab cake, and I had a long conversation about smoked this and smoked that and the flavor and all of that and the smoking process and how it changes things. She came over and had never met Marcelo, and her picture's been on the wall in Coco's because of the crab cake thing, and they had never met each other. And the last time I came in here, Marcella's husband was on the street out in front, and Nancy was in here. So this is a small to more crazy thing. But Nancy came on my show at Coco's, and I said, I'm going to do the show back at DiPasquale's again. She's like, get the pizza, Pizza Bianco, get the pizza. And I'm like, so you've just mentioned 1,000 things to eat in here. Pete's eating a pretzel from a non-sponsor location, and at least it's an Italian pretzel. That's all right. I know his sausages are good. So when I come here, I think of sausage because of you. And then I'm naturally a rigatoni, ravioli, spinach thing guy. But I don't touch your Old Bay sausage, as an example. Like, I eat your sausage.
The Old Bay's good. I like the other ones a little bit.
You're trying to sell me on these holiday. What are you doing?
My kielbasa.
Here we go.
The Polish kielbasa. I don't think people know how good my Polish kielbasa
I'm about
really
to find
is.
out. Because I was going to buy the Polish family on Bank Street. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know the one you're
Up
talking
street.
about. And I honestly believe that I make a better Polish kielbasa than him.
Stop the music, call a cab. That's what Charlie Ekman would say right now.
No, Nestor, I'm just being real. I think mine is better than his.
Here's what I'm going to do.
And I
Remember
put a lot
Michael
of
Jackson
garlic
did
in
the
mine.
Pepsi Coke challenge?
Yes.
I'm going to do the Darren Bank Street. I grew up on Bank Street, by the way.
I
literally
think
did.
I think that I would get 8 out of 10 people liking mine better than his.
Well, here, I'm never going to know because it's going to go right into the sauerkraut. I'm not going to eat. I've never.
And
I'm going to plug Ostrowski's because they're a good East. I've never had an Ostrowski's sausage outside of having sauerkraut in my mouth with it.
Well, let me put this out
in my
here.
life. Going back to Mr. Sam and Miss Gert making it in a crock pot on Bank Street in Colgate.
I'm going
to
make a bold statement here because I mean it and it's true.
You love me?
I love you.
All right.
And it's true because I've had both. The Polish kielbasa that I make at DiPasquale's for DiPasquale's.
Is it over there right now?
I just brought it.
All
and
right.
We're going to cook it up. And 8 out of 10 people will say mine's better. And I put.
So I'm going to eat it today.
Good.
On the show.
Good.
With Pete Corinci.
I put a lot of garlic in mine, and I'm just going to tell the public mine's better than Ostrowski.
Pete, you got any Polish in you? No. All right. I'm just checking. He looks at me like standing in the middle of the greatest Italian market in the city. You're going to be talking about Polish stuff. He's bringing me Polish sausage.
Now, Nestor, his is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nothing bad. Ostrowski's is good. Mine just happens to be better.
All right. Well, so here's where I'm going to go with this because I want to promote East Baltimore a little bit. We're at DiPasquale's. It's all brought to you by the Maryland Lottery, my friends at GBMC. They're trying. You're in the sun, man. You look like superstar Billy Graham. Petey's coming in.
I'm gonna.
He's holding raw sausage.
Can you
give me the sausage.
Hold
the sausage.
Can you excuse me for a minute? I want to take them back for them to cook this.
Of course. I'm going to take a break.
Right.
You mean to take a break? Give me this. Let me put Petey on here.
Put Petey
All right, put Petey on here. We're down here at DiPasquale's. Darren wants to go cook me. You're going to cook me Polish? What are you doing? You doing it just cheddar and the jalapeno?
Polish.
Polish. All right. We got rid of Darren. Who's going to talk now? You're an introvert. How are you an introvert being behind the counter here?
I'm more comfortable behind the counter.
What's the number one thing people order here, and what should I be ordering if I know what's good for me?
I mean, the number one is the real Italian. Easy. But working
That's
here.
an Italian cold cut.
Yeah, the Italian cold cut. But for me, the cheesesteak's really good. The Butcher's Hill cheesesteak. The Lamborghini.
How do you do that cheesesteak? Is it this Cooper cheddar thing that's going on? Or what is it? Is it provolone or is it cheddar?
It's Cooper Sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah.
That trend. I went to Bradley Cooper's, the actor. He had a pop-up in New York doing his cheesesteak. And, fantastic, sesame seeded, toasted, lightly toasted. But the way they goop up the cheesesteak, it's just not it's not the way we did it in Dundalk, right? And it's not the way I've really enjoy it in Philly. You know what I mean? I like a separation of my now I will have onions or even mushroom in with my steak, but I don't want my cheese all melted.
Yeah.
I don't, it doesn't, and this is going to sound bougie, and you do have some delicious wines over here, and I know they talk about coffee this way, and it's so bougie, not Dundalk for me. The mouthfeel. For me, I get that the cheese gets stuck. It's like when popcorn gets stuck in my teeth. I don't know, man. I love a cheesesteak.
Maybe it's too much cheese. Don't you think?
Well, they do that wit and wit out, and they do that awful Velveeta, right? Like if you go in South Philly, I mean it's Velveeta. I like a bougie cheese, and you have a lot of them here. And I like a melted cheese, and I love a provolone, like a sharp provolone on.
If you like bougie, we do a truffle cheesesteak.
Fine,
yeah.
But I just don't want my meat all cheesed up. I don't want it feeling like Velveeta.
Yeah.
I mean that's
I got
that's the
what you're saying.
vibe I've got.
Yeah.
It has a that's a. I feel like when Max gets here, I'm going to talk to her about this, but I don't like that Velveeta feel on the roof of my mouth with the cheese. I don't. Do you do your cheesesteaks that way or no? Old school?
We still melt them, but it's not as much cheese. You don't get that feel.
Yeah, I don't like that so much.
And we use white American.
And that you have a name for your cheesesteak?
The Butcher's Hill cheesesteak.
Butcher's Hill, okay, all right.
Because of Butcher's Hill.
I know where Butcher's Hill is, right where the pagoda. I'm from around here. Don't forget. By the way, I'm against them ripping the ice rink down. I just want to say that I learned how to ice skate in that rink. So, yeah. And Gilly giving me skates who play for the Clippers. So, anyway, it's a little Highlandtown thing.
Yeah,
Did you skate there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't like that. And I'm not a fan of the field either. The yellow.
I don't
Have you
know
seen
about
the
this.
turf field?
No, I haven't seen the turf field.
Yeah,
Yellow football field? Is it?
It's well, they can do football, soccer, all that, but they recently changed it from green to a bright yellow. And
for the
it's-
city, I guess.
Yeah,
for football.
yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, times change, you know. The Italian flag doesn't change. So for the holidays for you, what's special, holiday-oriented? And we're going to do Feast of the Seven Fishes for sure. But and people, I guess, come in for this, literally this menu.
So we're actually holding an event at our other location, Forno.
Okay.
And it's a 7-course meal. You can get tickets online, but it's
Tell
all
me about
this.
Forno. I don't know any. I don't. Hold on. Darren wants back in. Darren's got the sausages on the grill. Hold on. Let me turn your mic on. My God, I lose all professionalism when the Pachaco family turns up here. How's your brother doing? By the way, you don't even have your microphone down by your head. I mean, Jiminy Christmas. No. Put the headset back on. You're worse than Moeller. I'll edit this out. I'm not editing anything out of here. Hold on. Darren's here. We're at DiPasquale's. I can contend. Yeah, I know how to. In the TV business, they would say stretch. I'm stretching. How are you? Is the sausage on?
Sausage is being taken care of. So what we're going to
You make a hell of a sausage. You're a lousy radio producer. Let me tell you right now.
So Nestor, here's what we're going to do.
Go ahead.
We're going to do with your basic mild Italian sausage, which is the best in the country. We're going to do the Polish kielbasa, which is the best in the country. We're going to do the
Other countries, is it better than Poland? Polish sausage or no?
I haven't.
You haven't been to Krakow.
I haven't been
All
over
right,
there.
all right.
I've
You haven't
just
been
been
to
in this
Krakow.
country. We're going to do the provolone and parsley, which is the best in the country, and we're going to do the jalapeno and cheddar.
Did he say provolone? We were just talking provolone.
We're going to do that, and we're going to do the new one, jalapeno and cheddar, which is the best in the country.
Not too hot. Jalapenos.
No, listen to me.
Listen, I had a colonoscopy. I had a colonoscopy 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And jalapenos are not.
So,
I couldn't take Advil for 2 weeks, and I made my own rule that I wasn't going to have jalapeno for 3 weeks.
so when I came up with the jalapeno and
rule.
cheddar, I took that into consideration. I got to appeal to that.
Jalapeno's Mexican now.
Okay, it's fine.
All right.
As long as it makes me money. So,
As long as it tastes good.
when I came up with that recipe, I have to appeal to everybody. It's got a nice little bite to it, but it's not too overpowering to where you can't eat it. You could just taste
How many
the
sausages are you
jalapeno.
bringing out for me? 5
I think
different
I think I have a total of 7 now. And in January, I'm coming out with another sausage, which I don't want to say what it's going to be right now because I don't want my competitors to know. But
I really want you to do some sort of wine, Cabernet, Prosecco kind of. So I want to see what you can do with some vino. That's what I want, Darren.
That's Joe's specialty. So I would
Well,
have
then let's eat Joe's sausage.
So then I will have to come up with a formula with Joe.
You're wearing his name on your
make
shirt.
that.
We're in
Yes,
his
I am.
establishment. So when I get the Italian sausage out of the, is that your Italian sausage?
That's yes.
That's
that-
DiPasquale's. Is your
That's mine.
one and the same?
And I am DiPasquale.
All right, so here we go. This sausage and lentil soup that my wife made, she made it. I made her make a double. That's why we walked out of it. That's why we had all that sausage we walked out of here with. She made a vat this big, and we got like 6 bags of it in the freezer piled up. And I got to get some good Tuscan bread to go with that on a really cold day. And I mix that up there, sausage, lentil soup with your sausage. I got to bring you a bag of it just so you taste how good your sausage is in my wife's soup.
Appreciate that. Thank you. There's a couple things I want to bring to a point. First of all, I'm going to give a big thank you to Barracudas. It's
right down to Locust Point. I know where it is.
It's on Ford Avenue.
Right across from the Little League field.
It's in Ford Avenue, Locust Point. The owner is Billy Hughes. He gave me a really nice plug.
Now, he has your sausage?
Yes, he
All right.
carries our hot. He gave me a really nice plug yesterday, and I want to thank him for that.
How does he do the hot? What does he do with it? It's a sandwich or no?
He does it in a sandwich. He does it in a plate with rigatonis. Because he buys 2 forms.
See, rigatoni, that's my noodle. That's my noodle.
He buys 2 forms of it, Nestor. He buys the link form and he buys the ground up sausage form, which he puts on his spaghetti dishes, the ground up form. And then he puts 2 links on each sub.
Okay.
Which is pretty good. And he cooks it the
That's a
old-fashioned
footlong.
way. Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And he gave me a nice plug yesterday, so I want to thank him for that. And he's very good.
I've had lunch in your place. It's delicious.
He's
when I've
very
been
good.
south side of town.
Billy Hughes at Barracudas. Check him out.
All right.
All right. as far as I want people to know where I'm located, I want people to know where they can get our sausage.
All right, and then I'm going to get Pete in here, and you're going to bring me
and
sausage.
then we can get Petey in
Because
here.
I got to get you your own show.
We can get Petey in here.
I wanted to talk
And
holiday
then,
cookies.
and then I got a few things
Coffee.
to
I'm going to
later.
get some cookies.
Nestor.
Sausage
Brought to
is
you by the
number
Maryland
one.
Lottery. Go ahead.
Nestor,
Yeah.
then I got a few things to say about Santino and about the people who are help make the sausage.
I'm going to let you say anything you want to say.
Well, first of all, I'm going to give a big shout out and thanks to John and Dwayne who make the sausage, even though they're my recipes, but they help make it. So I'm going to
Great
give them
guys.
a big thank you. As far as Santino goes, I drive him freaking crazy, and he knows it, but we laugh about it. He's the guy that makes all the labels. He does all the UPC codes for the supermarkets. He's my business part guy when it comes to the supermarkets. See, I'm just...
What markets are you in?
All right, here we go. I'm in Butcher and Bay up in Kingsville.
I'm going to be in Kingsville later today
Okay.
for a funeral. My love to Sam Miller, who Sam was Art Modell's personal assistant for many years. She lost her husband.
Yes, I heard about that,
I'm
and-
going to be in Kingsville later today. So
I heard
love you,
about
Sam.
that, and our condolences.
Oh,
from-
my God. What a week it's been around here, man. Just
And-
a crazy week.
Yes.
Orioles spent money. We didn't even talk about that.
Our condolences from DiPasquale's.
Of course.
So we're at Butcher Bay. We're at all the Gerspec stores.
Oh.
We're at Eddie's. And
Don't get me over there for the Eclair. Ron Matz got me on that Eclair.
Yeah. My fat buck got one a couple weeks ago. My sugar went through the roof. I shouldn't have ate it.
should bring
but
me one next
so
time.
good. You're right. I should, but I'm a cheapskate. All right. So,
Give him $6 and let him pick
yeah,
you one.
give me
Go ahead.
$6
All
to
right.
get to one. So, here, I'm going to kid about the cheapskate part. So,
No,
we're
he's
at,
not. He's not.
we're in the Gerspecs. We're in the Butcher and Bay. We're in Eddie's Rolling Avenue.
All right.
We're in Eddie's Charles Street. They do very well. And starting Friday, December the 12th, we are finally.
Oh, hold on, big announcement. Go ahead.
We are finally in ShopRite grocery stores.
All right.
Finally. And that we had a couple glitches there, but I
Let's
got
go get you into Bel Air,
but
right? Yeah, right.
But I pressured Santino so much to where he finally got it straightened out with them. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to go there Friday and finally put our product in that store. So there you have it. And now
I just love that you're the sausage king because I can make big sausage references.
all your
little
restaurants.
sausage. It's great.
All your
I can make
rest-
Polish jokes. I can make Mexican jokes. I can make. It's fun. We're having a good time.
We're in a
here.
lot of good restaurants, Laboratories, DeSantis's, Remo's, a lot of nice restaurants. So we're doing very well.
I'm hoping to get into Liberatories.
Liberatories.
Dante and I have
Good
been back
people,
and
yes.
forth on this. John, Nick, come on. Let's go.
We're doing very well, and we're just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Because you got big sausage, good sausage. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm trying to get rid of you so you can go get some sausage and get Petey in here.
And
Can
I
do
have
that?
a problem because I have an ego that's like as big as a skyscraper, you know?
Listen to me. When I used to take calls, you used to call from your truck delivering
Yes,
sausage
yes,
all the time.
I did,
He
yes.
would come into the radio station with this box and we'd open it. And it was like the scene in Pulp Fiction, you know, where you would see Marcellus Wallace's soul. He would open the box, and there would just be links of
Did he
sausage.
make you smell his sausage? Because he does that to me. He opens the box. He goes, "Smell my sausage.
Smell the sage in my sausage.
Smell that? It's garlic."
You know, I taste before on all my recipes. People think I'm crazy, but I'll
People
taste
know you're crazy.
Yeah, all right. I am a little bit crazy, but I'll taste a little bit of it raw to make sure the flavor content's there.
No, my mom don't have that
To make
raw
sure-
pork.
that's
I had
how-
that conversation.
That's how I can tell if the flavor's there.
Cook that pork.
He's a dedicated
Come on,
man.
dog.
He's dedicated to his trade.
All right. So look,
Yeah.
I got Petey coming in.
Yeah, let's get Petey in
hold
here.
on, I got to take a break. Before I take a break, we want to do feast. Have you had Feast of the Seven Fishes in your life? Or is that no? It's food. Soccer guys, that's how you stay skinny. You're in training. You're in training. He's in
Oh,
training.
whoa. Let's ask him that question right now, Nestor.
What's the question?
You know what it was. Who's better?
Who's got the biggest sausage?
No, that's
what was
me.
the question? No.
Who's Santino Carranza or Petey Carenzi?
Who was a better soccer player,
Oh.
you or Santino Carranza?
I'm going.
Think about it. Just think about it. We'll take a break. We're back for more with DiPasquale's. It's all brought to you by the Maryland Lottery. We're doing Feast of the Seven Fishes. I'm eating sausage. I'm ordering pizza. Maybe pizza with your sausage. Something to think about. There's more food here than I can possibly eat. I'm going to go home with something good, including a headache. Back for more from DiPasquale's. It's the Maryland Crab Cake Tour with pizza, but no crab cakes today because I'm not in the mood.